All right, ranking the last 10 NCAA tournaments, and my criteria involves number of upsets, how good the late rounds were, the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, and the final, and overall just the vibe of the tournament, how I remember it. The nostalgia might account for some of these rankings. But anyways, guys, let's start down here. 2013, Atlanta. Guys, this tournament was pretty good. I remember it was Florida Gulf Coast making the Sweet 16 run, and you had LaSalle make the Sweet 16, I think. Louisville beating Michigan in the final. Overall, a good tournament. Guys, I like this one. I'm going to put this in A tier. Not the best tournament, but it was definitely a pretty solid tournament. How about 2014? This was kind of a funky one. 2014, I'm trying to remember. The final, you had Kentucky and UConn, like an 8 seed versus 7 seed in the final. There were some upsets this year, but I don't recall like a crazy tournament in 2014. Guys, I'm going to put this one on average. It's kind of like C, B tier. I'm going to put it in B tier for now. How about 2015? 2015, you had a couple 14 seeds win in the first round. The final was in Indianapolis, which I live in Indianapolis, so I'm kind of biased. But Duke won. I don't like Duke. Guys, this one was good. I'm trying to remember the Final Four. Oh, Kentucky, Wisconsin. Kentucky was undefeated. But they had some good games in that tournament. This is a good tournament. I'm going to put this in high B tier. This one was solid as well. And this is 2016. Guys, 2016 was a good tournament. Middle Tennessee beats Michigan State. And how about the final? My gosh, Villanova, North Carolina, the best final ever. But Villanova, Oklahoma in the Final Four was a terrible game. So it's tough. It was a good tournament, a good vibe. I liked it. I'm going to put this in A tier. Not the best A tier, but it was definitely better than 2015. And what is this? Oh, this is 2016. Okay. That's 2018. Okay, so 2016 is going up there. All right, now we're on to 2018. Oh my gosh, the first 16 ever to beat a 1. You had so many upsets in the first round. And wow, I mean, really, this whole tournament was good. The Sweet 16 was competitive. Guys, this is a good tournament. This is high A tier, 2018. We remember UMBC, and we loved that tournament. How about 2017? There were like no upsets in the first round this year, 2017. You had like 112/5. The final, Gonzaga, North Carolina, was all right. It was an okay tournament. Honestly, though, it's kind of forgettable. This will go in C tier for now. And then what? Oh, this is 2021, guys. We love the bubble tournament in Indianapolis. There were some good upsets this year, some good games, but honestly, I can't count this as a real tournament. It was pretty pathetic to see the empty stadiums. This is D tier. I'm sorry. And then what is this? 2022. Last year? No, that was 2 years ago. 2022. It was a good tournament. You had a lot of good games in the first round, a few upsets. St. Peter's made the run to the Elite 8. You had Duke, North Carolina in the Final Four. Overall, a good tournament. I'm going to put this one in high B tier. And then what is this? 2023. Last year, well, you had a 16 seed win. You had a 15 seed go to the Sweet 16. I think so. The Final Four was good. You had the buzzer beater by San Diego State. The championship was not that great. But overall, a pretty solid tournament. I want to put it in low A tier. Guys, what is this? 2019. This tournament was amazing. The first round, there weren't so many upsets, but you had a crazy Sweet 16 and Elite 8. The Final Four was competitive, and then the championship game, Virginia and Texas Tech into overtime. This was a great tournament. I mean, the ratings were crazy. You had Duke and Zion Williamson that year. This was a phenomenal tournament. I'm going to put this in S tier. This is the best tournament in the last 10 years, 2019. Oh my goodness, if we can get back to that this year. It was just a beautiful tournament, like the whole vibe. The games were so competitive, such high level of play in that tournament. And then, Duke falling in the Elite 8 in a close game. All their games were close. This was a great tournament. This is S tier, much better than 2021. And then 2020, obviously, nothing to show for it, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and more videos coming out soon.